Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. I am Pseudo. Sorry about that. Tech issues this week, but we've got some fun Soulbeast nonsense to try out tonight. Involves this Chalk Striker pet, drops this lightning field you can then jump through to trigger Carnivore because all of your strikes will daze. In addition to field dazing, you can absorb the Chalk Striker and get these crazy AoE skills that aren't projectiles. You even get access to, what's it called? Scorched Earth from Warrior, albeit with a 15-second cooldown. It's kind of crazy. In addition to all your Soulbeast nonsense that you can roll through as well. It obviously also synergizes this new Carnivore trait with the hammer. So I will get you guys the build, put it in the description as soon as I get a chance. I just want to make sure it looks good, sounds good. Rush fix confirmed. I actually haven't tried out Rush. I was too enamored with the fact that they shortened the aftercast on Slicing Maelstrom by nearly a second Gibbs. So yeah, I don't know about that. Can't confirm or deny, but it does appear that they did fix it. Or at least did try. Build. Okay, here it is, guys. This is the Soulbeast build that I'm currently running. Basically, what this does is it takes advantage of the fact that lifesteal goes through, what's it called? Armor values. So in this game, there's no such thing as true damage, but what there is lifesteal damage, which is basically true damage, and it will ignore armor. So that's pretty close to true damage, plus obviously lifesteal heals you. Pretty good. So we've got some good old celestial gear in this. We're comboing it with Marauder so that we make sure we're actually doing power damage. Seems important on a Soulbeast. But we get up to about 80% crit chance, which is fairly good, and most of your skills do very good power damage because things like Wild Strikes inherited their PvE values, which is kind of nuts. I, of course, have a Berserker build as well that I do want to try out, but tonight's going to be a theory crafting night, kind of a chill stream, discuss what you guys think of the balance patch. We'll be trying some stuff out, not just in the Armistice, I promise, going through this. This build is actually finished. I was working on the Berserker build when I started the stream, so all good. Your sub says it's subbed, but it didn't go through. They should be on. Sorry. Yeah, Twitch alerts are on. Toggle them. They're right there. No. Might be subbed. I don't know. Might be subbed, might be not. I don't know. Are you subbed? Thank you. Not required, but thank you. Yeah, let's jump into this. Sorry about that, crew. How are you doing? How are you guys enjoying the balance patch? What have you been enjoying other than Ranger being busted? Yeah, the long video wasn't up yet, Gibbs. Sorry about that. I had some, like I said, I've had all kinds of technical problems this week. The TLDR on it, and we can just jump into the Borderlands. I just wanted to show this off a little bit in Armistice. The TLDR on it is, every time I download footage, it's fine because it's compressed, but whenever I try to record raw footage for just like a VOD, and I hadn't noticed this because I've just been downloading a lot of my streams and using footage from that for a really long time. I didn't used to have this problem, but it will just like, there was this weird popping sound that was added. And Maddie, you do audio stuff. You might be able to give me some insight on that, but I could not figure out for the life of me why, because it doesn't show up on the raw footage, but it'll only show up when I actually import the footage into a video editor. Which is really weird. And then if I render the video from the video editor, whether it's, you know, Premiere, whether it's Movie Studio Platinum, whatever it is, I tried like 3 of them, the ones I have access to, and even Windows Media Player, it'll still be there. And I can't figure it out because it's not there on the raw footage. And I've tried everything. I've tried fixing the hardware. I've tried swapping all my cables out. I tried, you know, I even hit up the LTT forums. I was so like, okay, I give up. And I've asked people who are like, yeah, that... No one seems to know, but we'll figure it out. I have a janky workaround for now. But we'll start off with Soulbeast, get this going. Try out some of the new traits. I want to, I should probably show people what they put in the game. Also, just real quick shout out, Anet, what the fuck is this trait? You guys reading that? You reading this trait? This gives you 15% bonus damage above 50% health and 15% reduced damage below 50% health. It's not instead of, it's in addition to. This trait base always gives you 20% damage modifiers, and it's a fucking major trait. Oh my god. We have crossed over stuff being balanced, and we now all live in Crazy Town shit. This is the world we live in. This is something I pointed out in the video. I'm a real big fan of them adding like empathic bond, remove conditions when you swap pets, which theoretically also should trigger off of eternal bond, which is supposed to trigger yeah, it counts as pet swapping. I'm a big fan of them moving condition cleanse around in a condition cleanse line, so you don't have to just spec into the Grandmaster. Before it was like here and you had to take either this trait or this trait and they were still in the same line. That's cool because that's a lot of build variety. I really wish that was on other classes as well. Like if you took defense, you could get some condition cleanse without just specking into cleansing ire. Maybe you could take it in the hammer trait or something. Yeah, it could have... I really don't know, Maddie. I've checked around. Don't feel like you need to help me troubleshoot on the stream, but I talked to people who are much smarter than me, and they told me which codec to use. I was using the codec they suggested. Stream settings are the same from recording and streaming, but obviously YouTube's ingest servers compress it. So what's happening is the popping is being eliminated whenever it's compressed, but it's not compressed on ingest. It's only compressed on a download because I tried uploading the raw and it was still, or the rendered video and it was still there, but when I download it, it's gone. After I render it, it's been a whole thing, dude. It's crazy. But I have a workaround, so don't worry, the content's still coming on the channel. And yeah, if I know a couple people messaged me when I was just like prepping earlier, getting ready to run around. If you guys want to run around the Borderlands, totally fine. Let me know. We're on Sea of Sorrows. Yeah, how are you guys doing, chat? Wow, that's a very United States flag. I didn't even know that was in the game. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the new specs. Yeah, I kind of think we need a nerf patch, like a big one, but I also don't think that's in the cards. I think that they are very much like we live in Crazy Town now. Population us. As far as there's your sub, Gibbs. It showed up on my end. I don't know why it didn't show up on the stream. Thank you. But yeah, so what you want to do for this, at least in my brain, again, there might be a Soulbeast main out there shouting at their screen, so feel free to correct me. Keep in mind your pet swap goes on cooldown when you jump out of Soulbeast mode, I guess, beast mode, not into it. But you want to combo the Zapper with the Sword Mace. So if you want to initiate, you do something like this because it's a mainly melee-focused build, kind of like that. Generate plenty of quickness. You can absorb this, throw all these down, switch your pets over, and then I am trying to run quick draw. This is probably not the most optimal way to run this, but I really enjoy quick draw, especially with the hammers, because you can quick draw this or this, and again, whenever you CC something on this build, if I'm not lagging to hell, you steal life from it. Kind of crazy. Nope, we're lagging to hell. Dropping frames? Not dropping frames. It's arenanet. All right, cool. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what it could be. I DJ'd for 2 years. I worked in bars for 2 years. I worked in event support for 3.5 years. I'm not a tech novice or a sound novice, and I had no idea, man. But it's whatever. We'll figure it out eventually. Or I'll just keep re-downloading and recompressing my footage. I'm gonna switch maps. Make sure it's not on my end, chat. Oh, shout out to arenanet as well for just little quality of life things. They actually decreased the time to open the game, which is kind of huge, honestly. Okay, it's their world versus world servers. These buttons are working fine. Yeah. Let me get you guys the build. I apologize. I may have already linked this. Been doing too many things at once. There you go. There's the Soulbeast build. So feel free to grab it and copy it. If you have any questions, let me know. Basically, I'm going for as many poison applications, because poison also lifesteals on Soulbeast, even though it's probably not the best. I just kind of wanted to play around with true damage tonight, as well as many CC combos as I could reasonably work into it while retaining some mobility. The cool thing is as well, whenever you CC something with this build, you also apply poison because of Relic of the Demon Queen. So The poison that you apply through Relic of the Demon Queen will also steal life. And granted, it's not that much, but, you know, true damage is true damage. Not to mention, you know, increased effectiveness because Relic of the Demon Queen is a super fair thing. That should definitely still be in the game. I love the little leap. Oop. Am I lagging so much my jumps don't work? Oh, man. There we go. Mostly, and this is something I want to emphasize and kind of goes along with the title of the stream. This patch was legitimately extremely good. And the reason this patch was extremely good, and I say that, is because it kind of does something that I have felt that they don't really do for a really long time. And that is, it seems like they're listening to feedback. Not all the feedback, you know, they couldn't cram in, you know, all the Bladesworn changes I want, but I'm kidding. Please don't take that seriously. That was a joke. But like, they seem to be listening to feedback finally with this patch, where they're like, okay, yeah, Slashing Maelstrom sucks because not because of the its mechanics necessarily, but because it has a full second of aftercast. That's true. Sigil of Draining would work. I didn't think of that. I kind of spaced out. I can definitely throw that on the hammer. What's really cool about this build is there was some space for sigils, so I could definitely do a Sigil of Draining. That's a good idea. Draining also doesn't have a cooldown. Yeah, it'll say 3 against Defiant, and then it just won't, I believe. Rage, Battle... I don't know, do we still need Cleansing, chat? This cleanses conditions. Mace 3, which we can quick draw, cleanses conditions. Yeah, we'll still probably want cleansing of conditions. Squinting at my screen. Probably don't need Rage. Rage is kind of a bad sigil unless you have a spare sigil slot. We'll still keep cleansing on here. I need to play some music I can actually play here. Hang on. There we go. Only took us like 8 different songs here. Good call, Ellen. Ellen? One day I'll get somebody's name right. It'll be great. It'll be cake. So I've been having a lot of, obviously, discussions about Willbender with people in, like, the comments and stuff. I also spec'd out one that I'll probably try next week. I need to, you know, get better at the class first, even though you kind of just face roll your keyboard from my 8 seconds of testing. And they brought up a really good point where they can buff Heaven's Palm all they want, and it's never going to be slotted into a PvP build because it competes with Renewed Focus, which is fair, because Bladesworn stuff, don't hurt me. So, like, Renewed Focus is such a broken button because it's an invuln, and it's basically a stun break, like, that makes you invuln for 3 seconds so you can kite around, and then you get all your buttons back, right? And, like, even though Heaven's Palm has a 20-second cooldown and, you know, a tiny cast time or whatever, it's never going to compete with that. So I was like, alright, fine. And I can kind of see that, but also, like, some of the changes, like, even independent of the Heaven's Palm thing, and I still want to try to make a build with it, which I'll probably do next week, are still kind of crazy. Like, the Crashing Courage one, which I don't know if they previewed or they, like, just wasn't on my radar. Basically, if you didn't know what they did for the Grandmaster for Crashing Courage, which was kind of the utility, in quotes, it was kind of the Daring Dragon of Willbender, if that makes any sense, but kind of defensive offensively, where it would make you gain Aegis based on the number of things you attacked, but the way you could use it, at least in the beta, was you could equip Crashing Courage, which is your 3 in the Grandmaster line, and then you could equip Shattered Aegis, as well as the trait that heals you. I think it's like Mystic Rebuke. I could be wrong. In Honor, I believe, middle. And you could just run around, and as long as you had Crashing Courage active, because you were hitting so many targets, you would be generating Aegis, which would shatter and critically hit for damage in an area. All the Aegis you shared out would be hitting enemies for damage, and it would be healing everybody. So for the, like, 4 to 8 seconds you had Crashing Courage active, your 5 people in your party would just be immortal doing infinity damage for a Zerg, but as soon as it ran out, you would die. But they basically unlimited that with the most recent patch, so that's in the game again, which is interesting if nothing else. Dude, we are lagging, chat. People are playing the video game right now. Oh my god. This lag, though. This lag, though. Yeah, I like Ranger. I think it's broken as fuck, but I like Ranger. It's kind of just Green Warrior when you play Soulbeast. Good Soulbeast will actually juggle their pet, and they'll use like their pet swap and stuff too. If I ever get a hold of him, my friend who plays played a crap load of PvP was really good at that. He's kind of a Ranger main, even before it was like busted. Still good back in the day, but it was like not this level of busted. He can probably illustrate it better than I can. I need to find... There's got to be one window. There's no way this lag is on arenanet's end. There's got to be one of my 2 preview windows that's like actually pushing 1080. There's no way it's this bad. There's no way their lag is this bad. Somebody else jump into World vs. World and tell me if this lag is like real or if I'm hallucinating it. Oh my god, it's really them. Why? Arenanet. I thought it could. Let me double check that. I thought it was like one of the 2 things that could crit. I could be wrong about that. It's in Zeal. Shattered Aegis. Yeah, cannot critically hit. I think so. It appears... Here, let me see. Okay, it has a... Yeah, but then they did add a 1-second cooldown. Zach is sort of right. They added a... I was looking at this earlier, so I couldn't remember what was on what. They added a 1-second cooldown to Shattered Aegis, which cannot critically hit, so you're correct there. It does still scale with power, but... And now, at least, not in the beta. I don't know, maybe it could crit in the beta, so probably not. You're probably right, regardless. But they added a 1-second cooldown to it when you have Willbender, just because of that interaction. But Pure of Heart, which I got the name wrong, is the one that heals you or your allies, does not have an internal cooldown. So, yeah, that's good. What's up with the RG ally? Just ask me, Gibbs. It's a good system. Don't get the lower tier one, though. I would rather have a GPD, though. I don't know, it's smaller. The RG ally is kind of huge. I think my friend got an ally and he's been pretty happy with it. No, I think he bought an ally and returned it and got a Steam Deck. I'm not really sure. I'm sure all of them will work. Get some more pop music in here, chat. There we go. JT music. We gotta fight something, chat. It's been tooling around doing nothing. The problem with like Sigil of Draining and Sigil of Absorption's really good, but again, you have to interrupt something. And in order to interrupt something in World vs. World, you need them to not have stability. So it's like really good on paper, even though it says it has a cooldown and doesn't, if you check the wiki. It'll say it's like 3 seconds versus Defiant Foes, and it's supposed to have a 3-second cooldown regardless, but it just doesn't. Sigil of Draining's not supposed to have a cooldown, even though it says 3 seconds versus Divining Foes, and also doesn't, so it's like confusing. Get my ranger rotations going, although you don't really need rotations. I wish I was good at this class. If I had like more experience, it'd be like way better. I can't imagine some like the hands of an experienced Soulbeast what you could do with like right now. Ping is good, frames are good in World vs. World for me. Huh, alright, maybe it's me. Yeah, you'll have to use that in the thing with Best Buy, is they only have a 2-week return policy, Gibbs, so don't get a lemon or return it really quick. But yeah, the $700 high spec one is just about as comparable to what you were gonna buy. That'd be fine. And you'd actually have the like ROG support. You wouldn't have to like send it back to, worry about sending it back to China or anything like that. Dang, got him. I'm back here. I'm back here. Damn it. He pressed his dodge button. They should really take dodge away from Warrior. Maybe it's just like Sea of Sorrows popping off. I don't know. We were cute on like every map. Maybe it's just me. Three minutes, Jesus. Well, thank you. Maybe I should try some of these fancy post-processing options. I don't know why I can't say that. I'm from New York. I should be able to say P's. Custom. Nothing. Let's do it. Did I get any frames back when I did that just now? 51. Dude, this should. Warriors have too much, David. Alright, let's see what our FPS is at. 45, and if I turn on all of post-processing, what are we at? The same thing. Cool. This video game, man. I don't know. I think that's a little bit too much, bro, man. They need something so they can run away from fights. I'm optimistic, though. They did take the delay off of Slicing Maelstrom, which I can show off in a bit. I really wanted to fight something, though, with this. Just to show off how bad at Ranger I am. I can take this camp. How about that, chat? It's too good. Oh god. Condis are a thing. I had to press my dodge button, confirmed Ranger is trash. Oh my god, my burning. Please, no. Almost died. Almost died to a shrine. I'm good at Ranger. How dare you go AFK? You need to stay at my streams and glue yourself to your chair. Ares, jeez. By the way, did you know this character is like Ares backwards? That's kind of like her thing. I tried. I tried hard. Not because of you, just because of the God of War, you know? Loom doesn't look that bad on my stream. Thank you. That means a lot. I try to do the most I can with my like 10 megabit upload I get from in. I really try. I played with the settings a really long time in OBS. Even though I understand like none of it. Well, to that end, let's switch it up to the Berserker. I have some stuff I want to try, and I was mostly excited to actually try Berserker now that they removed the aftercast from Slicing Maelstrom. Slicing Maelstrom still isn't the best skill. It's like a really weird skill. This is the build. I can put it up on the screen in a second. Kind of going to be trying. Let's see if I can run around with Torch. See how that goes. I might change out the Signet. I actually learned something today. So I'm going to showcase this so arenanet immediately nerfs it, just like they did with Daring Dragon. But just in an effort to absolutely sabotage myself, check this out, chat. When you generate adrenaline, I didn't know this. It was on Captain Crabface's most recent video. You can actually press the F1 on a skill and also go into Berserk mode at the same time. Granted, you'll only get the regular F1 of the skill, but as long as the skill doesn't hit the ground, it doesn't trigger the actual, oh nice, the animation just doesn't go off on Slicing Maelstrom now. That's pretty cool. Or it like ends up on the floor. You can actually double hit your burst skills. I didn't know that. I don't play enough Berserker. Alright, I want to see that again. You're just going to go into the floor. Oh my god, it went off. It went off, chat. It didn't go off that one time. I wonder what... That canceled the skill somehow? I don't know. This feels like the exact same amount of aftercast because the animation's shittier now. Do that on accident sometimes. Yeah, I wouldn't tank your wireless stream for this. Or your wireless bill. Alright, let's figure out what I was running on here, because I spec'd it out in the build editor and then didn't change it at all. Like I said, Theorycraft Night build stream. But people said they've been enjoying the build streams and the Theorycraft Nights a little bit more, and they use them for like ideas and stuff, so shout out to you guys. I hope my terrible ideas can help you progress in the game, but if you need a starting point, Meta Battle's pretty outdated, but Hardstuck is pretty good because they have a pretty active community. So hit up tpot's website if you need ideas and whatnot. Regardless of what I think about him as a personality or his attitude toward the game, I think his website's pretty solid. All right. Oh, my fancy infusions are on this. There we go. There we go. Muckluck has a really good site as well, but it's mostly for like PvE guides and such. Hey, Deku, what's up? And worrying, it happens a lot when I accidentally burst before going into Berserk mode. It's really good with things like Cleansing Ire. That, you know, cleanse skills as soon as the skill hits the ground. There we go. Cool. We need weird rooms here. I can't type, chat. How do keyboards work? Oh my god, we did it. Infusion's not required. I'm not going to super spec these out. If I have toughness infusions on here, I'll throw them in though. Yeah, have some. Oops. Can't get rid of that. It's kind of required. Don't need expertise. Toughness. There we go. Perfect. What are you guys enjoying now? So it's defense, strength, Bladesworn as a meta build. Yeah, the funny part about that, Ocean Bat, go read that guide. It is so, like I mentioned before, I mean, again, no one manages, it's a site that's just been left to, I don't want to say rot, but like it's just been left alone. I don't want to dunk on Meta Battle because it's provided something for really good for the community for a really long time. But if you go actually read that guide for Bladesworn, it's just like the original Bladesworn guide with all of the like parts that don't work or aren't relevant anymore cut out. And I was like, oh my god. Like, so it's actually just like 3 paragraphs of like stuff that's not relevant or used on that build at all. Oh man. This is sad. There we go, chat. Fashion done. We're gonna run something weird. I think I'm gonna run tactics on this because I'm tired of defense discipline Bladesworn. I find it really boring. I also want to take advantage of the fact that heightened focus is literally broken right now. See if we can make that work to our advantage instead of disadvantage for once. There we go. I think I'm gonna switch this up for that, and I think I'm gonna switch this up for that. There we go. Yeah, you should follow that guide, absolutely. The comments are ripping into it, really. That usually never happens. I'm not even kidding. Why is auto attack enabled on longbow, chat? What was I doing? Never enable longbow on this shit. Or auto attack on longbow. It's actually the worst thing. Be enabled on that. There we go. We did it. Calm down. Heightened focus is broken? I can't tell if that's trolling. Yeah, heightened focus literally doesn't work, Kashima. Thank you, though. That validates me as a you know, millionaire YouTube streamer. But basically, this works by actually taking advantage of the jumps you have through your fire fields. If I was good, that would have actually been a jump through the fire field there. I'm not good, though. It's been a while since I played Berserker. And we'll trigger it with Torch. I really wish Torch 4 actually did damage like the tooltip said, but it is what it is. We'll be recovering a... like, the interactions on this build are pretty solid with tactics. The numbers are just off. For example, the Mending Might trait heals you for like 56 health whenever you give an ally health, or might, which isn't bad with like Torch 4. It's just like only 150 to 200 health, which isn't great, you know? But if you had 5 allies, it'd be pretty good. Oh yeah, 1v1 with Warrior Staff are just funny because no one dies. Gain health every second, that's correct. And we have movement speed on here. I need toxic maintenance oil, chat. What is wrong with me? Toxic. I have some, I knew it. Alright, we have 4 spaces in our inventory, we're good. We're good, chat. Let's fucking go. Enough dicking around. I don't know what you're doing, chat. Let's get this rolling. Get my fire cat I waited literally a year to buy. Oh, it'll render. Oh, there we go. All right, good. Good, good. I had my offhand set dagger pistol. Hell yeah. The most mobile set. I love that they decreased the jump on, or the cooldown on Savage Leap from 8 to 7 seconds. Meanwhile... I mean, granted, it's half the distance, but still. Oh my god, look at the skill lag. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's working as intended. Who cares? What did I want to do with this build? Chat, help me out. I think I still want Sundering Leap. You know what I think I want? Yeah. Yeah. I think we're gonna do it. It's gonna be good. Who needs mobility of fighting Willbenders, right? We're gonna have throw bolas. It's gonna be fucking sick. Fun fact about throw bolas, they never put it in the patch notes, you know, like everything with Warrior, but it's actually 1200 range to match rifle, which is not nothing. You know, it doesn't pierce, it hits one target, but hey, 6-second immobilize if you land it. It also does power damage? Huh. Basically nothing, but it does power damage. Oh, man. But yeah, hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. Like I said, there will be the longer edited stream. I really wanted to edit it down because, I don't know, I recorded it in one take, but there was some stuff I wanted to add, just like timestamps and stuff in the classes, because so people could scrub through the video a little bit easier. So I had to get that edited, and, you know, trying to upload a 1080 60 video with US internet literally takes 7 hours, so that was today. It's pretty funny, but it'll be there. Got our balance streams. I do want to do the balanced philosophy live stream reaction thing, but I want to let it settle as well. And we also have the probably interview with the dude with the most legendaries who basically won Guild Wars 2 coming up, so look out for those. Oh man, this is fun. I'm enjoying the patch though. Like I said, I think this is largely a good patch because it shows that they didn't really update their summary blurbs, which I don't really like, but they did actually change things from when they wrote those summary blurbs like I mentioned. So they said, you know, we're keeping an eye on evasive purity, and then by the time the patch actually came out, they were like, nah, this needs a change. And it was a good change. It's removes one condition on dodge, which is fair, and it also heals you a little bit when you do that. Greetings from Ireland. Hello, Keith. Greetings from the United States. Hopefully your upload is better than mine. I'd actually be curious. I know it's great in places like Estonia, but you know, grass is always greener and whatnot. Managed to pin you down, your life would just disappear. Was he using pin down, Kashima? Or do you mean pin you down with something else other than pin down? You mean pin you down the playstyle? I'm joking. Poorly. Alright, let's try this here, chat. Ah, I didn't do it right. I keep thinking like I have to wait for my skill to go off, and it's like, nah, you just need to face roll your keyboard to be effective with this nonsense. Oh, I didn't change my relic. That would probably be pretty good, huh? Maybe I put antitoxin on here? Unclear. So another interaction with this to note is whenever you remove immobilize, you actually cleanse an additional condition. And most things in the game now work like that, so that when you have like a condition removal, unless it says there's some weird wording on engineer or something that's not, it's like remove a condition or not remove a I don't know, but it doesn't work with antitoxin, or at least it didn't with the rune. Relic of Neos, yeah. Okay. We want something a little bit different. There we go. So whenever you remove immobilize with warrior sprint here, you will actually cleanse an additional condition, and then whenever you cleanse that condition, if it's offensive, you will heal yourself a little bit, which scales with celestial. So again, I still think defense is obviously better, but I try to play with the things that people put in the, or arenanet puts in the game. So is what it is. Oh yeah, that was super fun, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I'm glad we could run around. I can't wait till 20 years from now I can run around with like EU people. Oh, shut up. I hate you. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this man. This man running around with Harbinger. Basically cheating. Dang, I didn't know this person was in, the third man was in VOA. Interesting. Must have given an invite. Welcome, dude. Been getting a bunch of new people who are like, hey, you know, what's up with the game? I felt a little bad today because someone asked me for a port to the Wizard's Tower, just like when I was getting the weird chalk pet for the Ranger. And I gave them a port to the Wizard's Tower, and they were offering to tip me 2 gold, and instead I sent them 20 gold because I was like, oh, you look like you're new, you know, here, go buy some bag slots, try to be nice. And I wasn't trying to be like blackmail them or anything or goad them into anything, but they were like, dude, do you have a guild? And I was like, yeah, you want to join? I kind of felt bad for that interaction for some reason. I was like, I was just trying to help you. Dude, hammer fills a hole, right? Like hammer is basically defense the weapon. It was kind of, you know, before they put the damage into barrier trait in the game for hollow, it was hollow smith, or sorry, before they put the damage into barrier trait in the game for fuck you brain scrapper, it was scrapper essentially, right? Like the specialization, kind of like how rifle was Deadeye. And then they, you know, shared weapon proficiency. So yeah, hammer on hollow. Amazing. I still think we could pretty easily break Willbender though with alacrity in world versus world chat. I know you'd lose out on the damage bonus like Grandmaster trait, but I don't think that matters that much. We'll see. I could be wrong. I've never played it that much, so we shall see. Dude, where are we going? We need an objective. We're going north. Screw these people. I'm kidding, they're nice people. I'm gonna drop food for them. They're probably like, what is Pseudo doing? Trying to drop food for you nerds. There you go. Have some Selly food. Man, Effervescence wants to get me canceled. I love this song, man. Can't play your music more than twice in a row. Dude, okay. We need to, like, reset this playlist. Hold on, chat. We're gonna run, and we're gonna do this a real quick, and we're gonna do this a real quick, and then we're good. Maybe. Yeah. Anyone a Cell Dweller fan? Or Scandroid or Circle of Dust or whatever he's going by at the moment. Dude's so fucking talented. It's crazy. But yeah, if you didn't know, for Berserker, the reason we're trying this out is theoretically, they removed the aftercast off the skill that I can't show because God hates me, and the tooltips don't update like other classes when you're out of Berserk mode, but They removed the aftercast off Slicing Maelstrom, which is Arc Divider, but removes boons and does less damage. So we'll give that a shot tonight. The idea is you drop a fire field, jump through it, Slicing Maelstrom to trigger it, and then it should explode with King of Fires for no animation whatsoever. There's lots of little intricacies on Warrior you can do. For example, the Throw Bolas is actually a projectile finisher. So if you manage, same thing with Pin Down. So if you manage to shoot one through, that's another stack of burning. But it's also a projectile, and this is world versus world. Ooh, a dude, un man, finally, fight me. Hello. God damn it, the lag. Come here. Dude, what is red and green, with red and green just like fighting over here? This happened last time I was playing my Berserker too. Just like people doing stuff, living their Zerg lives. Oh man. So chat, here's an idea. Instead of trying to balance all of the elite specs on Warrior, right? Like everyone keeps suggesting, you know, Berserker needs this, Bladesworn needs this. What if arenanet just takes the super lazy approach? It probably is a GBG, yeah. What if they take the unbelievably lazy approach and just give Warrior like an F3 and an F4, and then no matter what mode they're in, one's a mobility skill, and one's like, what the fuck is killing me? Help? Why did my health just get eaten by nothing? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I better rally off this or Sea Monster better heal me. What just ate my health? I need to check my combat log. They killed something. It was over there, though. I'm so effing confused. What just happened? Okay, cool, I guess. I'm so... The weapons are random. I'd take that. I need to know what just ate my health. It's not in the combat log. The damage I took doesn't add up to 26,000. Okay, cool. Whatever. Was the camp like getting might from the GVG or something? I don't know what just happened. Okay. That was weird. Moving on. Oh, man. But yeah, I was thinking, like, they give Warrior an F2, and it costs a certain amount of adrenaline, you know, like, different adrenaline levels, maybe, and it's the seismic leap I've kind of been talking about, and then they give it an F3, and it's, I don't know, distortion, but not as bullshit, and something like that. And then, boom, like, half of the holes, kind of like staff, just filled. You know, Bladesworn, it has different flow costs. You could have different traits for the future, enhance those things. And they wouldn't have to make a new offhand, like a new burst skill for each weapon. It'd be perfect. Kind of like how they added, when Core Revenant didn't have a special thing, they added, like, the F2. After about 2 years. That was good. Oh, don't even start with that, Ocean Bad. I'd be so down. I'd be so down for a third weapon slot on Warrior. Even if it shared cooldowns like attunement swap on Ellie. I think that'd be great. Or had a longer one when you equipped it. That was my original idea for a new Warrior specialization before we even got Spellbreaker, was just Weapons Master, where all it was you get a third weapon slot. And a staff, but the staff was going to be a Throne Spear. Like 900 range Throne Spear, like God of War wasn't out yet, but God of War, the second one. I want to know what fucking ate through my health there. Going back to that camp, we're going to get revenge. Dang, look at my quickness uptime, chat. Team chat. The ridiculous things people say. Bro, man, that'll be mine. What do you mean it sounds great? Oh, you mean the build? Yeah. That's not my real bot. My real bot's invisible. I should have it talk to you guys, though, and, like, I don't know, sell you guys mugs and whatnot, whatever other streamers do. What do people say? The, like, fake monetized friendship crap? That's all bullshit. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think that was Ocean Bat that suggested that. It was pretty good. If you just respond, it should mirror everything. It mirrors chat, Twitch, and YouTube. Unless it's broken, you know, and Mercury's in retrograde. I can't think of any downsides except for on Bladesworn. And yeah, Bladesworn just needs fixing. I've suggested already like 6 different viable ways they could do it. I'm out of, you know, they don't want any of those ideas. I'm out of ideas. I get that Spellbreaker only consumes 1 bar of adrenaline, but I almost think that's an advantage for Spellbreaker. I guess you could give it 3 bars back, right? Instead of only having 2. Tier 3 at full counter. What would be really cool for tier 3 at full counter is if you used like tier 3, it just hit the fucking world, right? Like 600 radius or something special, you know? I don't know, Gibbs. I'll be your best friend if you come to, you know, give me $10,000 or whatever the kids say. Please don't give me money. The Prime subs for the giveaways are more than enough. I don't know. It's fine. I think the armistice we've reached with... I used to joke about this a lot, but I think the armistice that we've reached with streamers, especially with like the free Prime sub stuff, is pretty okay. And also, after it stopped being like a lot of the predatory people got being called out for monetized friendship, I think a lot of, you know, if you want to support a streamer that's doing all right, I think it's fine. It's kind of the piece I had to make with myself. I was like, well, you know, if I do this, people are going to show up and I'm going to think I matter. So I have to keep that ego in check because I don't. So, yeah, just the 3 adrenaline, I think would go a long way on Spellbreaker. I almost think, especially when Spellbreaker came out, I think that, having it only consume 1 bar was almost an advantage, right? Because then full counter, I think, still refreshes your burst skill if you hit something with it. So you have that adrenaline for the burst skill. Is the idea is like burst, full counter, generate adrenaline burst. But you play way more Spellbreaker than I do. It's kind of like how I was watching the captain's video today on Berserker. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I agree with all these things, but I also don't play nearly as much Berserker as he does, right? So I probably have a far jaded opinion on like Bladesworn versus his opinion on Berserker. Oh, it didn't work there. Tragic. Oh, I have an ally. This isn't fun. Now I feel bad. I love running tactics because you just get green numbers when you do stuff. They're not big green numbers. It's just a lot of green numbers because you're generating so much might. I'm back here. God damn it. Out of range bullshit. Just because he has permanent super speed, arenanet. Jesus Christ. This fucking class chat. I think we're gonna go back to, oh, fudge. I forgot movement speed in my build, didn't I? No, I have warrior sprint, but it doesn't give me movement speed when I'm in... Ah, god damn it, son of a bitch. Can't see my face now. It's screwing up. We need this. I'm gonna tempt them and Just do this outside my tower. Rip movement. Why does warrior only have one source of swiftness? That's a grandmaster. That's a better question. Willbender's... Okay, so I don't want to make this the complaint about Willbender stream, but like for real, fuck Willbender. They have a trait that they have to take that gives them 25% movement speed and then gives them swiftness whenever they use like a skill, right? What the fuck? I have to spec into that on Bladesworn. Like, where's my... What spec is the mobile warrior spec, you know? It's like, make it Spellbreaker. I don't fucking care. Where's the swiftness? Like, Jesus Christ. Does warrior sprint scale with aggressive onslaught? I don't know what you mean by scale with. Is there PvP in this game? Yeah, there's great PvP in this game. It's awful to watch, but there's great PvP in this game. We're in the big war zone PvP area right now, and then there's also like structured where it's capture the flag 5v5, or not capture the flag, king of the hill. So 3 control points. You have like bunker roaming builds. If you have any questions, I can help you out. Can't tell if you're joking though, because the PvP in this game is long since neglected. It exists. Is it balanced? Questionable. Ow. I want to know what was, like, actually destroying me at this camp. I bet it was the invulnerable supervisor. I want you to hit me. It was the invulnerable supervisor. 2v2, I really want to play in... so they have 2v2 arena gameplay, and this game is free to try, so you can always just download it and try it. They have 2v2 maps, they have 3v3 maps. They happen during the off seasons, so you see like this season ends on April 1st, and then it'll switch over to 2v2 or 3v3, which is like arena deathmatch, best of 3. Instead of like longer King of the Hill style. And of course you can just like go solo roam in world versus world, but you just may get run over by 50 people, or you may get fair 1v1s or 2v2s. PvP is standardized in this game though. So it doesn't take your like stats that you grind in PvE, unless you're playing in this game mode that we're playing in right now, which is called World versus World, which will take your PvE stat values and has a lot more like customization and broken builds, which is why I like it. You finally hit top 50. You must have hit top 20 or top 50. Jesus. Nice. But yeah, like I said, the game's free to try and download. And it, you know, a lot of games will say they're free and they're really not. They're like free, but like pay us for the good stuff. This game is, you know, like you can play all the core classes totally free. Try out PvP because it's standardized. Give it a shot. You know, see if you like it. Like the combat. The combat's really fluid and fast paced. So really solid. I wouldn't still be playing this game 11 years later if I didn't love it. Chad will be able to recommend something better than I can. I played about 8 seconds of WoW. I'm trying to think of the other MMOs that I played would be in any way analogous to anything in WoW. WoW's so different from this game. Explosive damage mobility class, mage. So that's going to be the mages in this game. There's one that's an elementalist, which rolls through 4 different elements: fire, water, earth, and air, even though fire isn't technically an element arenanet. there's various like flavors of that. One of them can mix elements and such. It's more dually. One of them is more bursty. It's called Catalyst. So that's your basic mage class, right? And then high damage, fairly good mobility. There's an illusion mage called a Mesmer, and then there's the Necromancer, which is more of a tanky melee fighter mage, unless you're a Harbinger, which is this guy. What this guy is running around with us, which is kind of just mobility central. The game's really good. It's just 10 years old, so it's going to have some jank to it. No, Khalifa, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but this game is legitimately, like, especially the combat is really, really good. It does not get enough development dollars. Most of the people that play this game care about, like, the aesthetics of it, which you can see because it's like a 10-year-old game. It's still freaking beautiful. And yeah, like I said, it's free. It's frequently on sale. One of the best values is just grab the Heart of Thorns Path of Fire bundle, which will give you 2 elite specs for every class. It's like $7.50. It's almost always on sale when it is, or it's $7.50 on sale, and it's almost always on sale. So, really, really solid. Yeah, and thank you. You didn't have to do that. Got Woodster following, Yen subscribing. Lorelei Bloodwood, great name. Following. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're enjoying the content. I try to keep it pretty middle of the road, pretty neutral, as it were, but entertaining enough. And if you guys do subscribe for Prime, again, I don't make any money from this bullshit. All the Prime subs and everything just go into the giveaways that I do every Monday and Tuesday for you guys. That's kind of how I keep them so high. So just show up for trivia or RNG giveaways. Let me know. Yeah, no work. Thank you. Jesus. I hope you're enjoying. If you've missed any of the YouTube stuff, go check it out. We had a rundown of the patch notes yesterday, and we're going to have a longer one tomorrow. Thank God I finished uploading that. Good. I think that's the first person on stream I've ever said their name correctly, so I'm glad I got one. We're 1 for like 30. It's solid. Other things to note on this build, chat. Sorry, I should be talking about the build more. Leg Specialist is really solid, especially for Zerging, because the cooldown is per target, not per like global 12-second cooldown. So if you hit something, granted the 4 only hits like 3 targets. I think this hits 5. Any cripple you do for an area will actually hit. If you manage to hit 5 targets, will actually immobilize all 5. Baron Dagger over Sword, because I want to just try Slicing Maelstrom now that they took the nearly second of Aftercast off it. Shock defeat. I think Dagger combos a lot better with or with Torch than Sword does. Sword is kind of this hyper offensive weapon where you need like Sword or Sword Shield to kind of cover what kind of cover the fact that it doesn't really do anything else other than burning in the one leap. Sword's always been fine, but it's kind of bland. I don't know. We finally have our Soto, you know, dual weapon proficiency 9 months later, so I wanted to give it a shot. This skill, this Slicing Maelstrom skill that makes you head plant into the ground. It's pretty good. I try. I learned a bunch of Spanish and then forgot all of it. I've learned a bunch of German, probably forgot most of it by now, so I try to get my pronunciations as close as I can. My friend was trying to teach me Arabic pronunciations, which literally have like sounds that we don't exist in English, and I was like, I know. Sorry, I can't come with you on this journey. God damn it! Sergio, sort my inventory. Where are you? Help me. Please. Please. Oh my god. This shit. Oh. Question: if I choose to play and grind to PvE in order to play PvP, or just go in and play? You don't need to grind PvP. I'm not sure what it. There's probably some limitation on a free account. I think you only need to get to like level 20 though, for free accounts. I could be wrong. Again, I don't have a free account, but there's some limitations. But they really have tried to make a really good, honest to God push to get people into this game. And Guild Wars 2 is one of the healthiest free to play models I think that exists. Period. Yeah, language is something you have to use constantly. Same thing with even your native language, honestly. There'll be some like restrictions on the trading post, some restrictions on like, you know, when you can join PvP. I think on a regular account, you just have to be like level 2 to play PvP. Oh, hell yeah. Is this a 3v3? Fuck yeah. Sea Monster, help me. God, Slicing Maelstrom's fucking awful. Nice. Sea Monster got the Thief, though. I think I'm going to have to switch to defense. I don't think there's a way you can run Warrior without defense. I really don't. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm pressing my dodge button, arenanet. It's supposed to be my counter to everything. I'm pressing my dodge button. I'm still pressing my dodge button. I didn't remove Immobilize because that's not a true movement skill. I can't get up this tiny hill. I can't get up the tiny hill. Tiny hill OP chat. All right, we did it. We had a Harbinger, so really, we cheated, but, you know, is what it is. I do play with a controller. I have something wrong with me. I always have, though. I love it. One of the reasons I'm streaming, honestly, is just to try to get more exposure from mobile Guild Wars 2, because I think this game translates really well, and I'm not, like, non-memeing. Memeing aside, I played this game with a controller for, like, 10 years. So, prior ready count, would that be fine? I think you still have to do, like, the intro story mission that takes, like, 5 minutes, but yeah. And then you can jump into PvP. Someone can probably... Ranked has to be level 20. Yeah, but you can do unranked till level 20. And they just upped the rewards for PvP, which is kind of cool. Maybe some defensive utility. Those aren't fun. Yep, works on Steam Deck. I had a Steam Deck for about 8 seconds. I've tried most of the portables. I have my launcher through... Oh, that we already have this camp, yeah. It depends on if you buy it through Steam. Because Steam people and non-Steam people, like native launcher people, can play together. But what makes it a little bit awkward is you can't use like third-party mappables through Steam if you buy it through Steam, because you'll need to map everything through Steam, like your Steam Deck, right? And Steam Big Picture mode. So I have my launcher through their just like executable file. You start Steam Deck in Windows, load XPatter onto it. XPatter's $10, and then you can literally just copy paste my control setup and start with map completion. It's great. I'm on Sea of Sorrows, so US. So EU and US people cannot play together. But if you are on US, we are more than likely gonna run into each other. That'll be good. What can I give up here, chat? I don't want to give up throw balls. I love it too much. I think we might change this to Bull's Charge just for the evade. Sad. It's okay. One day I still won't be partnered and I'll just switch back and forth from EU to US. It'll be great. The cool thing about being partnered with arenanet, which is kind of their like supplemental streaming program for streamers, is you can switch between EU and US freely, so I could like go to EU and play with people. But it's fine. I can still give you advice and I can still like chat. You can still win money from me. Oh yeah, absolutely. Pick whatever's going to be better for your ping. This game, I will say, is extremely ping heavy, especially if you're fighting something teleporty like a thief. They're going to be able to do a lot of their damage to you before they even render, which is kind of a limitation of this game being 10 years old. I say that as a joke, but it's like kind of true. Dude, yeah, Kashima, I wish we could. It'd be great. Maybe one day, right? Now that I have friends, I should go get the Soulbeast again so I can look like I know what I'm doing. How grindy is it? 0. This game is 0 grindy, especially from WoW. So WoW, you are... What's a good comparison, chat? WoW is in one direction. It's 0. I think especially if you buy like the $7 account, I don't think you'll have to do any grinding whatsoever. You'll have to grind, like do PvP till level 20 in PvP, but... to do unranked, but that'll take you like what, 4 days? Unranked is the same sort of style. It just sort of gives you an intro to it. You know, intro and how to flame in team chat. It's good. complain when you're winning. Important stuff for PvP game modes. Not winning hard enough. Buy an account. No, I was so like, again, okay, there's this game. There's free to play, and then there's a bunch of expansions. If you buy any of the expansions, you get access, like, any of the first 3. So you get Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire are bundled together. Those were the first 2. They're the cheapest, and they're the best value. And then there's End of Dragons, which will give you access to, like, the 3rd elite spec for each of the 9 base professions and a bunch of other stuff. And then there's Secrets of the Obscure, which unlocks the ability to, like, share weapons between elite specs, as well as the new weapons. So Warrior got, like, staff added to it. Each one has like little nuances to it, but the best value is like Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire. That's what I mean, like buy through Steam, paying, or like as in ready created account. You're gonna have to clarify what you mean. I don't know. I would buy it just from arenanet's website though. I wouldn't buy it through Steam. I think if you're buying a fresh account, you're gonna run into more limitations through Steam than you would otherwise. But like, there isn't any difference to the game really. I just prefer to have arananet's launcher. You can always launch it through Steam as well. I just realized this guy was gonna eat out. Might switch to the Soulbeast, honestly. Okay. Yeah, if you have any questions, no worries. No worries. Thank you for joining. Have a good one. This veteran harpy chat. Need more fights. I might go to EBG. Kin, they've said that they're not ready to close the door on elite specs just yet. My guess for the next expansion, especially since Secrets of the Obscure was kind of limited in what they offered people who were like combat enthusiasts, was that the next expansion was going to have elite specs that corresponded to the new weapons, but without weapons. But they kind of have said that I think they've almost confirmed that the next expansion is going to have more weapons for each of the 9, and then I would guess that they're like the expansion that they've confirmed after that would like do something like the elite spec without a weapon sort of deal. But we'll see. I just like when I get more stuff to play with. Nice, dude. I hope you enjoy it. Elementalist is, lowest health pool, lowest, armor value, but neither of those things matter when you have like 400 blocks that you can chain together. So don't get discouraged if you die instantly. You just weren't face rolling your keyboard hard enough. Kashima, it's never gonna happen. Stop trying. We're getting shortbow next. There's no way we don't get shortbow. And it's just a better redundant longbow. I will eat a shoe if we get pistol main hand. There's no way we get something interesting. I've given up on that dream. I don't want to be cynical. I should have a better attitude, damn it. Let me cope. I know, right? Me too. Oh man. I would love main hand pistol. It'd be dope. Nesmer hammer would be interesting. I still think like warrior should get main hand shield or something ridiculous, or just like spear gun on land to preserve the weapons master aspect. Crazy controller damage made. Yeah, that's elementalist. You'll like it. They just actually added a new utility. I'm getting offhand greatsword and liking it. I would take that. I would love that. It'd be even better if they actually made greatsword relevant on warrior. Your wield scepter, so you just whack people like nunchucks. Yep. Offhand foci as well. Yeah, true. The monk spec dream. Where'd Sea Monster go? Where are you, sir? There he is. Let's go to EBG, or at least queue for it. Oh my god, let's not go to EBG. Let's go here. I'm gonna link it to him. What was the weird one I had an idea from Mesmer? Yeah, my guess can, honestly, if I want to be optimistic and I try to, I would love if they just took all of the underwater weapons and gave every class that like had a, like warrior can use spear and spear gun underwater, so they gave them trident on land and it was like a thrown trident or something ridiculous, right? Something like that. Kind of like how elementals can use trident on underwater, so like their next weapon is like spear on land or something like that. I think that would fit really well because they know people want the weapons and they're in the game. I just don't know if the technology exists at all for that. But I think that would be a really kind of clever way they could do that without overlapping what already exists. I would just lament NG getting another two-handed weapon. That was so fucking stupid. Short bow is the dumbest thing they could have done. Oh, God. They're not bad skills either. The thing is, the skills they put in the game aren't that bad for support. They're just... It's not customizable because NG's wanted a better offhand weapon. And they got less customizability again. You know, once upon a... Here's an interesting discussion for the chat. Once upon a time, weapons, like two-handed weapons, were almost kind of better than two one-handed weapons, like, you know, sword versus greatsword, because there wasn't the customizability. Part of the customizability of, like, being able to take, like, sword, shield, or, you know, sword, mace, was that you gave up, you know, being locked in place with one set of skills, even if it was out of combat. Now that's kind of, like, exploded, right? So is that something that they should really be taking into consideration? I still think kind of, yeah, and two-handed weapons, you know, biased as I am with staff or a warrior player, like, two-handed weapons should almost kind of be better than doing two one-handed weapons in a lot of ways, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just think there's so many balance nuances to consider when, like, designing this game that I think have just exploded. Unclear, though. And again, I'm not the main character of existence, so I'd love to hear people's opinions on this stuff. Stream's looking better, though, today. That's good. Hello. Hello, thief man. Hello. I can go take this tower, chat. It's happening. I think Necro, in addition to Warrior for a really long time, has kind of suffered where... For a really long time, their two-handed weapons like Greatsword on Reaper were just better than a lot of their one-handed options, and especially recently with swords, that's kind of like exploded, so... Not really sure what their design documents say now. I'd like them to do another Balanced Philosophy stream, honestly, and update it and like see before I just am mean, you know? I want to be mean to arenanet. I love this game. Just want to understand, man. Shoot. Shoot catapult. There we go. I dropped some weird food. More weird cake. Where's my weird cake, chat? Not talking about my butt. Where's my weird cake? There we go. Weird cake. Done. Boom. A glowing character. I feel bad because I don't usually play glowing characters. I only like play them on stream. Yeah, it's kind of how I feel, Kashima, with two-handed variety. Dang. Are they coming to fight? I mean, it's probably more balanced than Guild Wars 2 combat. Is Ranger downstate in that? Sea Monster, come on, let's fight these guys. Uh-oh, one of them's a Harbinger. I'm probably fucked. Nope, one of them's not a Harbinger. One of them's just a pistol-wielding Reaper. Gonna blow all of my... Fuck! The third person, I'm not doing that. Not about that life. Ooh, does our thief want to come with us? Oh, it's a Tempest. We can do this. I have no cooldowns. It's gonna be fine. And a Willbender? Fuck it. What could go wrong? We are not gonna win this, chat. No way. No way, no way, no way. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No. Not happening. Well, we died valiantly. Is what it is. Where's our respawn? Forget how Borderlands work. Alright, chat. You vote. Bladesworn, or we'll go back to the Soulbeast build. Tonight's a night of just trying random crap. So, let's get this rolling here. I do a Twitch poll, but there's YouTube people. I know they smell, but they're appreciated. think I'm gonna switch. Always voting for Bladesworn. I wanted to try the Soulbeast, but I already showed that off a little bit. We can try it. We can see how Bladesworn is something I'm comfortable on. What's a Bladesworn? Am I right? I don't suffer Bladesworn because, like, it's not exactly, like, it's bad, but it's, like, my janky trash can, you know? It's bad. It's my bad. There you go. That's perfect. Let's see if they fixed Rush. I want to see this. I want to see this Rush tracking in action. Let's go. There are no ambient creatures around here. What the they're all afraid of Rush. Like all the bunnies and shit. There's one. Except I'm in combat now. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 7 seconds till the end. Thank you, Sephiroth. I want to see this. Oh my god, I hit it! You can live your snow leopard life, dude. Oh, is this our holo bro? No, it's our ranger bro. It's fixed. It's really fixed. It's funny. It's great. Come on, sea monster. Oh, I love them. My character did a 180 flip before hitting it. Yeah, I think it just like flips. I think it just like does a fucking backflip whenever it hits whatever. And then they just made it do like an AoE hit or something for one target. I want to see that again. And backflip. Yeah. Whatever, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about the things that they do well, right? Genuinely, I think arenanet gets a lot of flack that's undeserved and also gets a lot of flack that's completely valid, so just like anything. That's great. Oh, chat. This class. This is something that's technically in the video game. Alright, Crested Raptor. Damn, it's too good. Yeah, it looks kind of wonk. What's new though, right? It's Warrior. I think even with the changes, I'm still not a fan of Slicing Maelstrom. I think it's a purely Zerging tool because it's so out of place, especially on like Dagger, right? I think they just put it in the game as a way for Berserker to boonstrip and Zergs, which is weird. What do all the other dagger skills do? Oh, they hit like one target or two targets. What does Slicing Maelstrom do? Oh, hits 5 targets is like the AoE for Arc Divider and Boonstrips. Okay. Sure. What are you fighting? What are you fighting? Damn. No! Let me tag it! 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 Yes! I helped. Oh yeah, regular Dagger F1 is literally better on non-Spellbreaker. It's kind of got the Untamed thing going, right? Where it's actually better on just not that specialization. Come back. I'm playing the worst class in the game. No one knows what this icon means. It's like a weird pyramid. Here, you got this, sea monster. I'm not gonna 2v1 this man. Oh, he's got a friend. Now I'll 2v1 him. Only my skills did damage, chat. Sea monster, how'd you die? You're a fucking harbinger. This man's top 25 or top 50 in PvP. 100 to 0'd you. Alright, come back. Let's do it again. Roll it back. Dagger 5 is multi-target. It has to be multi-target because it reflects projectiles. Ah, they just want to play the video game. Alright. They won that. Good job. Good on them. I think we both switched targets at the same time, Sea Monster. I think I went to your guy and you went to my guy. That's why the most OP, just like in any PvP anything chat, is literally just another dude on voice comms. You wanna fight? I'll fight. I'll fight. Hell yeah. Nice. Thus his fucking Bladesworn nonsense. Oh. I used my Gunsaber too, chat. It did nothing. Oh, I love that the most effective thing on Bladesworn is literally just Aegis reflecting projectiles. Let me have this fight. Don't fight him. Don't fight him. Unless he gets a friend, this isn't fair. Nice, didn't crit there. Perfect. Solid 1,000 damage. Nice. I think I was blinded there, though. I think that was fair. Anet's weird delay buff they added actually helping me out there. Perfect. Now I'm just chilled forever. My favorite thing. I'm gonna be over here, dude. Enjoy all of your boons running out. Cool. Couldn't change my controller around. I don't think either of us have the damage for this. Also, one of my sticks is coming out of the controller. Kind of a thing. How's that going for you, dude? My janky trash can. Oh, he whispered me. It's like we're both too tanky, dude. That fight's just a endless 1v1. Golden Moa's got my number. Chat, somebody send me some super glue. There we go. We fixed the stick. I had to just fix my own. Neil? Sure. He's like, yeah, neither of us is gonna kill the other one. It's funny. I was gonna say, Kashima, Dragon Trigger 3 at this point reminds me of the Necro Sword projectile, which they fixed, not the other way around. Oh, Lord. Yo, arenanet, if fucking what's it called, is gonna be a weapon technically. Where's goddamn Gunsaber on Berserker? Right? Like, come on. My Gunsaber Berserker. Rip. I'm trying to think of Gunsaber. No, Gunsaber just sucks. It wouldn't even be good on other stuff. Oh, man. Trying to think. No, because they don't even have the ammunition traits that make it good, because Unshakable Mountain's the only thing that makes Gunsaber even worth it. The 4 is okay. Dude, it is... My playlist is, like, so jacked up today. I don't know what's going on. There we go. It's funny to me because they've talked about every time they even mention Bladesworn on stream, they talk about Gunsaber in a different way. They're like, well, it's a kit. Well, it's not a class mechanic, so we're not eliminating the trade-off. It's their actual thing. It's just how it's engineered. And then they're like, well, it's the weapon. Okay, if it's the weapon, give it to us with Weapons Master training. No, we don't want to do that. That's too much work. And it's like, bro. You feel my eyes rolling the back of my head, chat? They just say shit, I think. I don't know. I don't want to be down on any of that. I think they do a good job. It's just, come on. Oh, man. They'd probably be okay on Spellbreaker. Probably be really fun on Spellbreaker, actually. It would even almost fit thematically. Hell yeah. It's not like they had blown all their buttons already. Don't worry about it. I'm mashing my heal skill that totally has 1/4 of a second of cast time. Definitely. Definitely not more than that. Using my warrior support skills that hit nothing! Oh dear. Problems have arisen, chat. Dang, I couldn't stomp him. Dude, I have been mashing fucking Defiant Stance actually forever. If you want to pull off yes, Sea Monster, go for it, dog. Just get away. I was thinking about it. Live. Gunsaber is not good rifle, Ocean Bat. Gunsaber's not good at anything. It literally has a useless button on it. I take that back. The Gunsaber 2 is technically an ammunition skill, so it triggers Unshakable Mountain. That's what it's good for. That is it. This button, that one right there, all I do when I was playing PvP was use the soft cooldown for the barrier. That's it. It doesn't hit anything. This button's okay. This button's okay. This button's okay if the stars align. It doesn't actually work for Lush Forest in PvP because it's not technically at max stacks. The 2 is useless and does... It's got the 100 Blades problem where it technically does just a little bit more than damage if it hits and you're in melee range than auto-attacking. More good buttons than rifle, though. I guess if you don't have an F1, yeah. So if you're running rifle and Bladesworn, I agree with you. If not, Neil or Killshot and Gunflamer, good buttons. I think Killshot has a 1500 range as well, which is weird. You just have to eat the gigantic animation for it. Herald's great, Chucky. Take my Broken Builds Vindicator build from the YouTube channel and just put Herald on it and you'll be fine. Herald's just kind of like older. All the Revenant specs play relatively the same. It's just like whether you want to be a jumpy one, whether you want to have a button that literally makes you invulnerable like Defiant Stance, or whether or not you want to summon Char. Killshot is not good. No, it's not good. It's 1500 range though. Kill shot needs a lot. Oh man. I don't know, we're getting weird music today, chat. I hope you enjoy. It's like all about my weird game soundtracks from the 90s. It's gonna be good. Get some Tony Hawk Pro Skater in here. Because every time I select a song, it's like, nah, we're gonna play weird stuff. What's going on over here? I don't want to go back to Soulbeast as well. Give that a roll. Herald used to be one of the best roamers. Back when Tormenting Runes were really dumb and healed you per stack of Torment you applied with no cooldown. That was really stupid. Right before End of Dragons came out, I was really worried that they were going to keep Tormenting Runes the way they were. And it's like one of the two things they changed after they put Celigear in the game. There was a solid like 3 months where Celestial Tormenting Rune Herald could not be killed in World vs. World because of that. Yeah, try it out with some Trailblazers gear if you can get your hands on it, or just the Celigear, it'll be fine. I want to fight people, damn it. Oh, that Spectre's like over there now. Fine. Wonder if we can get into EBG chat. Yeah, I want to queue up for it. No, I don't care how many people are there. Sea Monster, I'm gonna go back to Desert. You're in chat. If you're not, don't worry about it. I'm just screwing my controller. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Probably supposed to work that way. There we go. How do I type? Okay, we figured it out. Shift click chat. See you, Kashima. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining. I was trying to think of what would make, in my opinion, make Berserker a little bit more viable. And I think just like damage reduction while you're in Berserk mode. Because I don't think they're going to functionally change how Berserk mode works to make it more like Reaper Shroud, where it's like your moment of power. It's so mandatory and you feel like weak as a kitten when you're not in Berserk mode. Which I think is kind of a good inverse, but I think they need to add a little bit more power to some of the underrated skills. Not things like Skull Grinder. Skull Grinder's great. Other stuff. Or maybe just options to enhance your Berserk skills, you know? In places that make sense, in the trait lines. Dude, my playlist tonight, all over the effing place. Still good music, just weird choice. Oh, there's still an Alpine. Makes sense. No, especially with the changes to like the other weapons that it can run, like Shortbow. Herald's fine. Probably just build it exactly the same as the other one. Oh, I thought you were a friend. It is a little bit weird that all the Revenant specializations are as redundant as they are, but I guess they weren't when before you could share weapons between them. A little bit more flavor with like Shield being the defensive one with Herald and Short Bow on Renegade. Get some fights going, man. Chubby won the Sentry and the Spear, Jesus. Everyone's running around in Zergs tonight. Wonder for like tier 1 or something, might be why. Might explain things. Ow. I'm in the wrong weapon set, man. Go away. Fight you in a second. Oh, he has a friend. Oh, gross. Bye. Aha, the knockback on rifle that hits you from 1200 range. How many people is this? Ah, the classic I got on a cat. So screw you. Now I'm in the right weapon set. Now I'll fight you. Come back here. We are tier 1. That makes sense. All the people taking it serial. Dang, he doesn't even want to save a sentry. Best of the best. We're not green. Oh, they were going into the keep here. Damn it, Sea Monster. I kind of switched so I would have the warrior support. Tag team with the Necro. See if we can help defend this here, chat. I keep forgetting I can actually use my cat because I'm not running arms. It's a weird feeling. Having a functional mount. I still think one of the maps, like if they ever make EBG, like bring back Edge of the Mist as a viable thing, which I don't know why they haven't, it should retain its no mounts thing. I would live there. I love cats in real life. I hate them. Their functionality in this game is so effing redundant. Oh. Awkward. Sea Monster, are you queued for EBG? If not, I'll re-enter. I am low blacklight. Gross. You're re-entering queue. Blackgate's much better than fighting Maguma now. I thought Blackgate was the worst as it can get, and boy howdy was I wrong. That was, not fun. Tried to heal you, dude. There's way too much pressure. Absolutely not. I'm probably still gonna die. Nope. Use my amazing warrior heal skills. We did it. Joke's on you. I have 1 stack of ages. 9? Okay, I'll take it the next time I go in. I think I re-entered at 14. Whoa, that's something you don't see every day. I wonder if now that they made tactics or siege disablers a little bit worse, different tactics meta has been shaken up. I don't want to get pulled. No, why? Why every time I unlock my snap to target, it just gets locked back? I need to make sure I have that mapped correctly. That's fair. I was dead either way there. This is fun, though. This is so much goddamn fun. I love this class so much, but it's so bad. All right, I'm going to take this. They can defend the keep. I'll swap these sticks as well. Wow, that feels even worse. Yeah, you can't play and eat at the same time. You need one of those drinking hats, like the things they used to take to football games. Just put a protein shake in that. Is not possible. Also, PSA chat, I forgot to call this out. There's actually a World vs. World rush this week, which I didn't know, and I don't think they telegraphed in any way, shape, or form, but hey, cool. I'll take it. Call the miss buff. Pretty solid. Actually, a really good time to get into PvP. Are Catmanders on every tag purple? I mean, it's the best color, I understand. Dang, I even get 3 stacks of unblockable now. It's too good. It's almost like staff is a functional weapon. That's amazing. Thank you, arenanet. I appreciate it. Finished the event yesterday. To be fair, I think they also, like, they only had one post about the Fractal Rush existing, but their marketing team is historically not the best. So, it is what it is. I'd rather have content than marketing. I get it. It's much better than now. Again, when everyone likes to complain about this stuff, like I was, honestly, it's much better than it used to be, especially even the communication. The communication used to be so bad. Like, for actually 10 years of this game's life. Okay, I want to see if it... Okay, it's still... It actually doesn't. Oh my god, chat, they fixed it. You get the full 3 stacks of unblockable, and I think it even doesn't consume one when it applies weakness. Let's check this out again. Leave me alone. Hang on. I just want to, like, try to murder you here. Check it out. They fixed it. Hell yeah. Thank you, arenanet. That's genuinely good. They actually fixed, while it's still like double animation locks you and that sucks, they genuinely fixed line breaker like the stacks of unblockable. That's fucking awesome. Good job, guys. Thank you for taking that feedback and doing this. That is really cool. Like, again, head pats for arenanet, just like anything when they do something well. Head pats are important. Head up. Let's go. Ooh, do you want to fight? Random superior ballista out here. Random cat jumping up there. I could feel the frame drop. I knew something was going on in here. Mirage with 25 stacks standing out in the open world, tempting me. I get you. you do like the spaz out. I mean, I'd rather have the skill just work, right? Like, the Rush 5, you just, like, do a fucking, I don't know, side flip and hit the world. Oh, that's funny. I'm not in the right weapon set. Now I am. I'll fight you. Come back. Okay, he doesn't want to fight. Just wanted to yeet. Okay, he does want to fight. Nope, this guy wants to fight. Nope, he's got a pocket Soulbeast. Too good. Try to kill the pocket Soulbeast. That is a full glass Soulbeast, man. What's this? Willbender? Now I'm probably dead. We'll see. Press my dodge button there. Did not want to go off. Ah, chill the fairest condition. Chill is bullshit, chat. There's one condition I think they should nerf in this game. It should be chill. It should do the movement speed reduction or your skill reduction, but not both at 66. Jesus, especially with how ubiquitous chill is. Like, chill used to be the defensive condition that elementalists only had access to in water, and then Reaper got, and everyone freaked the ever-living fuck out. And now, like, everything has it. And holy god, I don't know. That's me being better because I couldn't 1v3 or 1v4 or whatever the fuck that was, but still. Chill's fucking bullshit. Because it just lets you not play the video game. It's like having power block on any class. Or they should add it to warrior. One of the two. Chill his ass. Yeah, and it doesn't feel good when you have it on you. It's like, I need to blow a Condi cleanse on this, the condition. It's kind of like how, actually weakness, you know, if we're going to complain about overpowered conditions, weakness is actually really effing strong. It's just that more things than warrior and necro have weakness now. Like, forever, warrior wasn't getting more conditions because it had such, like, good access to weakness, and now it's like, oh god, everything has it. But it is what it is. This is the balance house we built. Now we need to sleep in it. Man, pour one out for Rooster Teeth. Good studio. Regardless of what you think about Ruby after Montiome died, good studio. Produced a lot of good stuff. I really hope Death Battle will still get its, like, 11th season now that it was under that umbrella, but I kind of doubt it. Hey, Sea Monster made it in. Hell yeah, dude. Sea Monster, if you're on stream, what have you been playing in PvP? Just Condi Reaper? Or Condi Harb? Like offhand sword Condi Harb? I'm interested to know what you got to top 25 with, especially with that Thief Axe thing rolling around. Willbender? Oh, gross. Well, there you go, chat. You want top 50 real easily? Just play Willbender. You heard it here first. Requires how much skill? Bit of Condi Druid. Is it still busted now that they nerfed Condi Druid? And Condi Reaper? Willbender isn't that good? Yeah, I'd imagine it isn't that good in PvP, since it doesn't have its, like, bullshit PvE durations. Well, is Dragon Hunter still bugged? Oh, god. Wrong weapon set. The story. Pistol Willbender, interesting. It looks like Lord Hyzden's character. Come over here to Dueling Island. He doesn't want to duel me on Dueling Island. Dragon Hunter's real good. I mean, it's a good noob killer, and it's also just a good class. It's another example of how you can do something really simple, but, like, really effective, I think. Nice, he had one of his 8 blocks up. Damn, I'm the idiot. It's interesting that the F3 is so strong, you say, because, like, the F3, the shield that Dragon Hunters can throw up was really bad for a really long time. I don't know what it was about. Maybe it was, like, not big enough. I think it had a trait to increase its area, and then they might have rolled that in. I may have imagined that, though. I imagine a lot of balance patch stuff. Dang, Dragon Trigger almost did damage there. It's too good. Gonna auto-attack this guy for like 500 damage. It is vulnerable from the back. But I still think the larger shield, or whatever it is now, is like a whole 180 in front of you. Yeah, you can about-face a bunch, it's fine. True. This poor Catalyst, man. This guy doesn't even have food. Oh, he's over there now. Never mind. He is now a Catalyst over there. Fine, he just wants to get back to his Zerg. I definitely think it was a smaller angle, and you used to have to trade it. I could be wrong. I could just be making stuff up. Bladesworn's not a real class. I've just been hallucinating it the whole time. How would they even put a Gunsaber in this game? Alright, now we play the exciting game of can we lock down the fucking thief? No, we can't because I have 0 CC skills in my kit. I take it back. I have this, which doesn't hit at the edge of its range. Dang, I hit you with a healing skill. Now, if only I could get out of combat to switch to my stacking weapon. Got the Dolyak, though. If you didn't know, chat, and you're wondering why some things in World vs. World are giving you stacks and not others, most things that say veteran on them or give experience will give you stacks. So, like, the guards, even the ones that escorting a Dolyak, are actually better to kill for stacks than the actual Dolyak itself. It's really stupid, but it's good to know, especially if you play something like NG, Ellie, or Bladesworn that has a offhand stacking sigil more often than not. Dude, I don't even know what any of your skills do. They all just look like clusters of green necromancer magic to me. They're all so visually, like, crazy. Ow. I'm in the wrong weapon set, by the way, so when and if we get ambushed, we're probably fucked. I was sure that was going to be an enemy coming in to keep me in combat. Alright, let's switch back. Let's claim this, obviously. Let's get some supply. Let's try to do something dumb and take this tower. And then when and if we die, which we won't because we're the best, I will switch back to Soulbeast because I want to try that build out. Alright. Hell yeah. We're doing this. Let's go. Oh, these people even know. They know what's up. They know what's up. Build, people. It's happening. Actually build one whole catapult first. Okay, we did it. Build another whole catapult first. Ogre Brute's not looking so good. Nice solid animation lock there. Good. You can cancel it by weapon swapping. Just FYI. Hell yeah. Oh, I missed the lumber synthesizer. That's like 8 silver. Damn it. So, as far as cross-game mode rewards, I actually forgot to check it out, but apparently they're pretty good. They still require a couple runes of holding, but there are 32 slot bags now available for purchase in World vs. World, which is fucking awesome. I don't have 32 slot bags, and I might actually fill my bags out at that, because they seem way more affordable if you actually play this game mode, and because I'm a hoarder, I have all the crap for it. I'm gonna do this, chat. Behind enemy lines. I'm giving alacrity like an idiot. Good. Dang, wall's already down. Hell yeah. And that's why you throw all the catapults. Hey, buddy, what's up? Oh, he's a trap ranger. He tried. Oh my god, Gunsaber 2 hit something. Holy shit, alert the media. Alright, let's see this new Lord Breakbar thing in action. I'm excited. I thought they were only supposed to get break bars at 75% health. What the F? That not end up being a thing in the patch? Okay. Swear they were supposed to get some kind of break bar, like now. I guess not. Whatever. Oh, it is keeps right now, right? They were keeping an eye on whether or not they were going to add it. Hell yeah. Free tower, chat. Alright, let's go back to Soulbeast and see what that's about. I'm going to grab some supply from this tower. I want to try stuff. I'm going to try some new stuff that arenanet has graciously put in the game. Placing Maelstrom still kind of sucks. That doesn't mean everything sucks. It might have just been my tactics build, but placing Maelstrom just doesn't feel that great. No, you're absolutely right, Shakti. It is only keeps. We'll do the classic jump in here and then jump. Oh, fuck me. Well, I'm going back to Desert Sea Monster because I'm an idiot. Keep Lords of 1725, not Desert Lords, yeah. That sounds right. Sorry, am dumb. I'll be back, Sea Monster. You hold down the fort in EBG in about 40 hours. It'll be good. Alright. Chat, we need a better sigil here, I think. Battle, celerity, that's fine. We can go celerity here. I don't need cleansing. Who needs to cleanse conditions? It's dumb. Cleansing conditions is for tiny bitches who take damage. Draining, celerity, yeah, battle. And then we'll go energy, I think. Energy's always busted. Pro tip, chat. If you don't take damage, you never have to heal. Hashtag thief life. Soulbeast is so crazy. I can't imagine if I could like perfectly play this. What you could, actually, I can't imagine it because my friend used to dumpster me on Soulbeast. Like all the kiting stuff you could do with this. Like with the pet, it's like 5,000 leash range or whatever the freaking stupid thing it is. It's crazy town. I still really would, I don't know, outside looking in, but I'd really rather this buff apply to your pet. Seems like it has more synergy, and then if you were a Soulbeast, it could apply to you. That makes just way more sense to me, but I guess it's always you. Seems weird. Seems weird. Hello, person. Are you on our stream? Would you like to join? All brakes, no gas. Hell yeah. Starting the right pet here. No! I guess I don't have a stacking weapon. It's not that big a deal. Dude, look at these damage numbers! This is a regular weapon. Good lord. I only had 8 might there. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, this juiced ass fucking green class. I can understand how people can literally 100 to 0 people through downstate now with this. Not even running Sikkim. Probably should be. Ultra stance is pretty mediocre. I just wanted to try it. Yeah, I have an idea for that Willbender build, but with boon duration coming up. Excited to try it out. Gonna try out double pistols, even though I think I've seen people having more success with like offhand focus and such because the blocks are just that good. So theorycraft that a little bit on the channel, maybe work on the Berserker build a little bit more, maybe be a scumbag and switch to defense, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. Lots of stuff to play with these days. Even on Revenant, the renegade summons seem pretty interesting. Especially for something like PvP. I don't know if they're good, but they seem interesting. Did we get in the gems shop this week? I didn't really look. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, that looks hella cool. Oh, that looks cool. That might be a gold to gems right there. That's pretty sick. Up. Sentry too strong. Immobilize me. Please nerf. Hey, un man. Two man. Time to run away. Yeah, and try it without your friends. I pressed a stun break. It didn't care. Doing pretty well for not knowing what the fuck my buttons do, I think. I don't even think I have the right relic on. I could be wrong. Ah, I almost lived there. It's pretty good for 3 people chasing me and having no idea what my buttons do. I can definitely see this working. Got practice a little bit more. I should probably be running the healing bird, the snow owl, that they actually had to nerf in PvP. One that gives you resistance. Might switch to that. Do I have a snow owl is the real question, chat. No, I just made this ranger like before, so I don't. I'd have to go get one. Yeah, this is fine for now. That's pretty good. Does anyone really know what ranger does, though? Oh, people. 11. Sounds good. The real question is there a snow owl somewhere on one of these maps? Could also go main hand axe, but I like the mobility. Little hops. Big fan. Dude, playlist, please. There's 700 songs on this playlist. No hype music tonight. None. There was a balance patch, you get nothing. It's okay. I had juggled my pets a little bit better. What's a pet swap in combat? 20? 20. That Beast Mastery. Makes sense. The range on this 900? Cool. That's a big tooltip too. Jeez. Need to make a little note to glue down my sticks. Auto run my cat and do that. Remember to hydrate. Oh, God. Water's the best. Sorry. All right, we're back. Come on, Sentry. You and me. Why am I... I'm not merged? Okay. Does the icon change when you're merged? No, it does? Can't tell. It's on a cooldown now. Slightly. Yeah, slightly. Looks like. Riveting stream content taking centuries, I know. Alright, let's get this camp. Maybe we can solo a tower in class I don't play. This is good. I think 500 health steal for carnivore, pretty balanced, honestly. It's a little bit much with draining being at 900, but you have to sacrifice a sigil slot for that. I think carnivore is pretty okay. The damage reduction and outgoing damage one that I'm like, whoa. That trait's a little bit good. Comparatively, there's one in marksmanship that gives you 10% damage bonus if you're over a certain range, not just for existing. Got here. 2 minutes. A little bit much. Go throw a catapult. Monster, how's EBG looking? There we go. We can just find out. Hell yeah. It's got a bitch a little, chat. And sometimes the world will come to you. Usually it won't, and it'll, you know, keep kicking you down, but sometimes it's got a bitch a little. Dude, I'm coming. Save some fights for me. You have a cool cat. Have I offered to buy you a cat? Although last week was Mount Week. I think they're all gone now. Oh no, you're dying. I want to be there. I want to help. I'm coming. Really slowly. Getting supply really slowly. Dude, Soulbeast just feels good to play. Nailed it, ain't it? Really good class. No! Well, you're learning. You're new. It's okay. Come fight them, they're so easy. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm bad at Soulbeast, though. My first day on Ranger. Not really, but sort of. I have to remember that I'm running quick draw even. How much damage does this do, and how much does the alternative do? Not worth it at all. Your friends left you. Damn. Have you thought about getting like a more attractive shampoocy monster if your friends are leaving you? Maybe like, you know, exfoliating. Might help. I do that. I can take this sentry. Casual 4K crits that Soulbeast does with 0 might. It's fine. Quick while they're getting supply. Oh, res you. Sorry. Coming. I'm here. Help. Lost the 2v1. So ashamed. Hello. Dang. What? He's so bad. You were right. He almost won that 1v5. I'm sorry. Poor guy. There we go with the music. If only he had face rolled his keyboard better. Do you think they'll ever do a nerf patch, Sea Monster? You think we'll see another one in our lifetime? I kind of don't. I wouldn't be opposed to one. I just kind of don't think we're gonna. Yeah, I think stuff's just up forever now. I mean, technically this was a nerf patch for things like Condi Druid, right? I think this is just like the starting point that we're going to exist at forever. And Soulbeast casually punching stuff for 5k, etc. I'm okay with more Ranger buffs. Like I said, I'm not opposed to playing Ranger. I'm okay with stuff being nuts. Were the changes for Mesmer actually good, Ken? Because all I hear is people, you know, Hugo complaining about support Mirage, which is fair because rifles should do Alacrity in PvE, like the ambush should do in Alacrity in PvE. I play a buttload of Mesmer, I just same Mesmer build. Virtuoso got some stuff right, I got Infinite Forge. Kinda wanted to try that out, looked pretty neat. Only Zerg, barely noticed the changes. Fair enough. Infinite Forge seems kind of like just another way to generate blades for a Virtuoso, so. I don't know. A lot of Chronos are complaining about Nullfield getting nerfed, which I kind of get because Boonball meta is like kind of egregious right now, but also I don't balance world versus world, so I don't know. Dang, if only he hadn't been running Heaven's Palm, he wouldn't have died there. I really want to make a build with Heaven's Palm. I'm really like tempted to go just do it right now, but I don't. I've already made 2 builds. I don't want to bore the chat too much. Need to be entertaining on the YouTubes. I really think you could do something nuts with like Alacrity and getting it down to a 15-second cooldown. It's a 3-second knockdown, but we'll see. It's also a teleport. It's also an evade. Also finishes down foes. Seems crazy on paper, but renewed focus exists. Alright, what can we do? There's a whole Zerg here. We're going south, South Sea Monster. I'm porting back and we're going south. Steering this gravy train. Let's go. Warbringer's such a cool backpack. I wish it was dyeable. Although for this chick, it'd probably be largely the same. Here's all my electric callboy finally, like, what are we, 2 hours into the stream? Where were you, like, the entire night? I also really want to make that driving, like, Willbender build for Zerging. I'm gonna have to make it a little bit supporty, though. A little less selfish than I would probably run it normally. People have been asking for more Zerg-inspired builds, so may deliver on that. What's the total cast time of this? 1 3/4 seconds. Jesus, that's fast. It's 1v1 these crate. Hey, we did it. That is so much damage. Oh my god. This class, dude. Like, this skill that's just Scorched Earth is crazy strong. I guess it's aimed at giving Soulbeast a little bit more utility in Zerging. Right, of course, the Bilyak teleported. Good to know. Had so many questions there for a second. Did that like backwards, but it's fine. We're a Soulbeast, we did it. Hammer carnivore build. Doing work. In a fight? You're Chronomancer, you have to... Okay, I'm wrong. I'll shut up now. You didn't want to fight? Dude, the amount of pressure you can put out something like this, just crazy to me. You could probably also run Relic of the Warrior on this and be very effective even in PvP, honestly. I didn't even realize my pet swap was back up. Gotta get better at that. Paper Roll would be so ashamed. Good YouTuber. Go check him out if you like Ranger content. Solid stuff. Good builds. YouTubers have the weirdest names. Pseudo Alias, Captain Crapface, Paper Roll. Like we all have something wrong with us, chat. Can confirm, can take camps. So if you see me like doing spins, trying to adjust my stick so I can play the video game. Yeah, he's good. Seems like a fun guy to hang out with. Ow, something is hitting me. There's a necromancer. Okay. I had stability. Necromancers don't matter, or don't care about that. Hey, I got away. I don't know what I'm doing and I got away. Fuck yeah. Hey, sea monster, you're here. Not bad. Did not even see you. Thank you. What is shooting me? Jesus. Cannon? Cannon. Willbender. I get the stomp. I'm pressing F. I'm pressing F to stomp. Game is not letting me stomp. Too much lag, I guess, or something questionable. Oh, he's desynced. That's what's going on. I was like, where is this guy? He like died on a hill and desynced himself. We should have had that. That was bullshit, man. Oh well. That's pretty good. Got another guy down. He vengeance. He almost rallied one of us. Oh, we would have had that if that guy wasn't desynced. That was bullshit. Alright, well, whatever. Thus is world versus world, I suppose. It's been a laggy night. Yeah, 2 downs. One of them even vengeance. He might have even died. Unlikely, you know, RNG, but... yeah, this build rules. I will probably switch to the Snow Owl. Just more healing better. What's the Nature's Reprieve? What's the merge Soulbeast cooldown? I want to check this. I think it's a lot. Yeah, it's 35. That is a lot. 25, 35, yeah. 35 is still pretty good. Sorry. Yeah, we did well with that. That was good. We should have had that fight. Let's go back. You need a refresh on your food? I might. 15 minutes, not bad. Yeah? Alright, let me give you some. I don't mind paying for food. I'm running weird cake anyway, because I want to go with the lifesteal theme. Look at my functional sword leaps. They're amazing. They even hit more than one target. It's great. That one only hits one target. This one hits 3. They're kind of sick, not gonna lie. Ranger sword is kind of sick. Oh, and somebody, I'll just make another note since we're running. I'll put these builds in the VOD, just in case anyone wants a bad Berserker build or a good Soulbeast build. Decent Soulbeast build. But I think any Soulbeast build right now is a pretty good Soulbeast build, honestly. Oh dear. It's a few. Few nerds. See if any of them want to come over here and fight. You're in enemy nerd territory. How are you enjoying your mobility on swords, dude? Did they decrease it to 600 yet, or is it still, or 450, or is it still 600? Because reasons. Oh god. Well. Why? 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 Get him. Turn around and go on him. Oh, nope, the whole Zerg. Okay, I'm dead. What? This whole Zerg, like, 180'd and it's like going this way toward that green Zerg and then just, nah, there's one blue dude. Get him! That was great. Oh, that was funny. I love having chill streams like this, though. Just trying stuff. I know they're like not as entertaining technically from like a VOD, but I really enjoy them. It's like, wall is open over here. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought they were going on the green Zerg, but I guess that's their spawn, right? Oh, you gonna live? No. Good try. Oh man, I'm hungry, dude. And more dinner. Need like second dinner. Oh, did they pull tactics? Some spy pulled tactics. That's no fun. What is going on? This is Scrapper that we're all chasing. What is so fast? Can't even target it. It's so speedy. Like that short I had on the channel, Hollows be moving, man. This is Scrapper. I was right. Get him! Get him! Get him! Ooh, they have a Willbender. How did like 4 people show up? Oh, they have a Mesmer. They were all invisible. Makes sense. Like a full-on war. Yeah, this is some shit. There's like 3 people that know what they're doing in the corner and like the Zerg around the corner. This is sweet. I'm digging this. They're definitely like, there's 4 of them that are like definitely on comms. Need to refresh my weird cake. Do one more refresh of the weird cake. Yeah, I hope people are enjoying the new weapons. I hope you're enjoying the balance patch, getting some ideas for some stuff to run. Lots of new stuff in PvP as well. I don't know if the Kala thing's going to be that good, but it's definitely different. So, solid job to arenanet for this patch. I genuinely mean it. I think it's really important to recognize when they do good patches, even if it's like not great for warrior or thief or whatever. So, a lot of the stuff that did squeak into this patch is really good, and I applaud them for that. Really, really solid. And I know I'll get like 8 people in the comments being like, oh, you're being too nice or you're being too mean. It's like, dude, I don't care. Like, it's somewhere else. It's like, I am Switzerland. Everyone and companies do things well and poorly. Is what it is. Everyone likes head pats. Trying to think what they changed on Necro that's really noticeable. They put in a couple PvE things for Harbinger to make it more of a viable, technically viable like, support, in quotes. It can give protection at least while doing damage, which is kind of cool. Look at this mobility, man. Crazy. You have ever thought Necro would have this much mobility, dude? It's nuts. Yeah, anything notable for PvP? I know they removed the alacrity, but like, who cares? Yeah, I know that. They made alacrity like everything except for Willbender and Bladesworn only work in PvE, which is probably good. Yeah, I think it's vigor. It's not great. No, that's... I mean, they hard committed to the, this is how we're doing support boons thing, so... On those classes, I think it just is what it is. Gonna get him off his cat. It's kind of mean. It's 2v1. Go over here. So it doesn't feel threatened. Because I'm so good at Ranger. Now it's unplayable. Interesting. I thought it was actually doing it right in PvP. Maybe that was before they nerfed Transfusion. I could be wrong about that. I was seeing them like a lot, but I'm also like low plat. And the Ranger flip around animations for the sword are sick. Like you twist your whole wrist and everything. Scourge was... No, it was like last season. It's never recovered from the nerf. Yeah, I know it was really good when Firebrand came out. Thank you for the unbelievably long ending song. Appreciate it. Alright. Let's find something fun to do. Because I gotta eat second dinner and pass out. My week's been nuts, especially with all the like tech stuff waylaying my production schedule for both work and this. No worries, dude. Let's take this camp chat. Maybe we can double take this tower. When you're hitting stuff, kind of like Warrior with this lifesteal build, very strong. When you're not hitting stuff, kind of just okay. Hitting stuff confirmed to be pretty good. Swear to God, I'm going to buy a new Elite controller and just take the stick out of it. Do you have supply? We probably should have thrown catapults first. Oh well, whatever. Fuck it. Spaceships. Let's go. Must be that good old tier 1 mentality. Oh no, I have to go to my bank for catapults. What are we gonna do? Where are my catapults? Sea monster, did you eat them? God damn it. Hang on. I knew I had some. We have exactly enough. Perfect. I can only find things on characters with trash inventories. Dude, Gibbs, this is one of the more functional controllers. It's because I had one that I bought and then was going to return to Target and just resold instead. These things send you an Allen wrench. It's not about an Allen wrench. It's about, like, they didn't screw down the actual stick into the controller housing, so it just comes loose. What I need is super glue and to take it apart myself, but it's technically under warranty, so I don't want to void their weird repair shop warranty. But at this point, they're not fixing them, so fuck it. I'm just going to do it myself. Had I known it was going to be such a process, I never would have done this. Would have just fixed the damn thing myself. The, another thing, because the sticks come loose as well as the actual, like, little rubber housing that goes on the sticks. So what I need to do is take that off, super glue it to the stick, and then, like, super glue the actual stick to the housing, because I'm never going to swap them out. I just use the ones I use. I know a draw of the Elite controllers is you can swap them out, but I don't really care. What I really want is Microsoft to just make an Elite Series 3 that doesn't fucking break. Ooh, we got a dude. We got un man. Does un man want to fight? You keep catting. I'm gonna fight the dude. We have two dude. We have two dude who do not want to fight. Dude, you have a Bifrost. Come back here. Fight me. The climactic finish. We're either gonna get run over by a Zerg or we're gonna get a good fight. Let's go. We have a Harpy. Does the Harpy want to fight? Harpy doesn't want to fight. It's interesting. I think Wooden Potatoes pointed this out. Ah, they're there. Hell yeah. I'm gonna die. Dude, I still haven't cast Entangle. Like, pressed that button 5 years ago. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in a sec. Gotta just tap this Willbender and he's dead. Dang, we got the Ranger downstate though. It's too good. Ranger downstate confirmed. Very fair. Extremely fair downstate, chat. No problems. This game is super balanced. Super effing balanced. It's fine. Yeah, this is the one I just got back. I actually got the second one back, but I'm too afraid to try it. Super balanced. Ultra balanced, I think they call it. Just face roll your keyboard. No skill required. Hell yeah. Sea Monster with that tournament finisher. Hey, we got a fight to end it on. And yeah. This is proof that you two out there do not need actual skill to play Soulbeast. If you want the build, hit up the chat or the description of the channel once I update it. You collected all three. Well, give me one to me, dude. What are you doing? Share. Send me one. You got a mail? Oh, this catapult's almost dead. No, can I shoot the rock? The harpies are helping him out. No. Mr. Reaper, that was uncharitably done. Very rude. What's this wall at? I might throw another catapult. I'm gonna do it. I have to go into my bank. Alright, fine. Oh, I don't know if it's going to shoot over this thing, but we're going to try. This ogre doing nothing, man. Harpy's coming at us. Ogre doing squat. It's one Reaper. Nope, it's a Tempest. They call it a Tempest, dude. Get ready. How many is that? Ow. I pressed my cat button. Game doesn't give a shit. Too many? That makes sense. Oh, the thief got me. Oh, the thief got me. Can I get him first? The ogre's just doing nothing. Dude, help me, I'm dying. No, it's okay. Now you see monster. This ogre doesn't give a fuck. Look at this guy. He's like living his life. They were even attacking him and shit. I wonder if that's a bug. We own this area. They're supposed to be like hostile. That's really weird. Whatever. It wouldn't have mattered that much. But yeah. Fun Soulbeast shenanigans. New traits like carnivore to play with. I'm sure there's some new busted build out there that a Soulbeast that's smarter than me will come up with. But yeah, lifesteal bypasses toughness and armor value. Just FYI. Pretty fun, especially with the like mace pound the ground. So I'll get the VOD updated. Hit up the channel description if you want this build. But yeah, it's been fun. I really enjoy Soulbeast. I always thought it was a really good like concept, but it is what it is, and it is a little bit broken now. So enjoy while it exists. Hopefully the new weapons out there are working for you, even into short bow. It's not too bad, but it's also very supporty. But yeah, I'm Pseudo. This is Build Wars 2. The full rundown of the patch notes will be on the channel tomorrow, so look out for that. But yeah, I'm gonna go get dinner. I'm so hungry. Have a good one, chat. Thank you for joining, Sea Monster. Peace out.